Pour up those wines and pour out those hearts. This is Tracy Talks presented by Basic Sellers.
Tracy, I gotta say, there's something different about you. You are in a great mood. Do you have anything you want to share with us?
Well,
I've never seen you this
girlies.
bubbly.
I met someone.
What?
Raul.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
So in between episode 7 and this is 8, I got on my jet and just jaunted down to Peru.
Yeah.
I like to go every now and then, Machu Picchu and all that good stuff. And I met this, I was at this little place grabbing wine. They actually sell Basic Sellers in Peru now.
Yeah.
The company's growing so big. And so, of course, I had to pop in and grab a glass, and I met Raul.
Yeah.
And he just kind of won me over. I mean, he had moxie. He worked the room. And, the language barrier was tough. He does not speak English.
Yeah.
But we were speaking our own language that only we speak.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. There's a love language that it was just there, right? So I have to explore, girls, and I hate to do this, but I think this will be the last episode of season 1. Okay. We'll kind of take a little, enjoy the holidays. You guys do stuff with your family. I'm going to run around with Raul and introduce him to all my family, and it'll be great. I'll be like, guys, this could be it. This could be the one. This is Raul and my family. He'll be like, it's Portuguese or whatever. I don't even know what he speaks, but it's not English. And then my family will kind of be like, how do we do this? And I'll be like, don't worry about it. Just, where's my childhood bedroom? And so, let us know if you want us to do a season 2. I'll get to it when I can. I'm going to be kind of exploring the world with Raul. But I guess follow us on Instagram, blow up our DMs, blow up the YouTube comments, show it to your friends, give us 5 stars, put in the 5-star reviews and want it back, just so we know if I should get back, because Raul was very understanding. So if we could do a season 2, we could. I don't need to, right? Because I just got a lot going on, a lot on my plate. But
so you're telling me,
this is the last episode of season 1. It's been amazing. I've helped a lot of amazing women. I bet I've heard we've gotten anywhere from 600 to 800 girls engaged and in love and married, based on the tips and advice and what you should and shouldn't do. So I'm really, really proud of that. So that's me. And I'm just my heart could burst.
Yeah,
it really could.
Now, did Raul recognize you from the podcast? Because
that's what's great about it, is he did it, which is crazy, because there's so few guys I date nowadays who's not like, Trey, I don't want to end up at the podcast, because they know I have the world's biggest podcast. But
yeah,
Raul is he's a man of the mountains.
Yeah.
He's one with nature. He's he doesn't need all of that podcast stuff. He also does not speak English. So it'd be tough for him to consume the podcast, but that was refreshing. And he just liked me for me. And he came up to me and said, I guess whatever the language this is, maybe Spanish, I think. He was he said, bonito chico.
Yeah.
He called me.
Yeah. That's
and I thought, I don't know what that means, but it
romantic.
sounds really cute. It sounds like you're flirting with me. And he was, and off we went.
Yeah.
So I'm still here to help. We have an amazing episode for you girlies today. Like, subscribe. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Basic Sellers Wine. Get some at basicsellers.com. It's the perfect holiday season, and it helped me find love in Peru.
Yeah.
What else do you need me to say about it? Get you some 8-pack, 16-pack, 24-pack. Raul's got a 6-pack. And I am he lives in this little village. There's not even a washing machine. Doesn't matter. His abs get it done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basicsellers.com. You can sign up for the subscription service, the BBL Club. I have a BBL, Basic Bottle Love.
Yep.
But that hindquarter is all natural, though. So join it. Let us know. Love you, girlies. And we have a great episode for you guys today. Everyone say hi, Mikey.
Hi, everybody.
He's back.
Kind of mixed feelings about.
We got the man with the plan back there on the production with the cameras, the thing. He's always typing. He's doing the thing. Everyone say hi, Doily.
It's Derek.
Derek.
Oh, God, it's Derek. I just kind of feel a little weird that I just got fired on the podcast. I don't know what I'm going to do on Mondays, but
oh, right. Yeah. I guess this was your kind of full-time jobs.
yeah.
Well,
figured out.
Yeah, I mean,
guess.
you guys get it. Love. I think we've all experienced our boss finding love and firing us.
It's
because
true.
that's what love does.
It's true.
Love does what love does. Love does what love wants. And thanks for your support. I can feel it in the room. And I guess let us know too. That might be a big reason to do season 2, so you guys can, you dirty little boys, can have jobs.
Okay. So this comes from Hannah with an H, palindrome. Dear Tracy, you've been a godsend for my dating life. Truly, you're the reason I've stopped settling for boxed wine behavior in my relationships. So here's my situation. Started dating a guy who was great on paper, funny, kind, stable, but his fashion choices, woof. I think cargo shorts and band tees with holes. Am I shallow for this bothering me? How do I dress this without sounding like a total snob? Pour me some wisdom, Tracy.
So if you see potential in the guy, right? And I've seen this a lot with girls where like, I like him, he's cute, everything. He just dresses like he's a janitor, right? It's kind of like, what does he do? Does he sweep the halls of Central Middle School? Like, what does he do? Is he dresses like he's like a stagehand for a rock band. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, okay, so you must be in an industry line of work. You must need like lots of different tools and keys and things because you have so much storage on your person.
Yeah.
And I think you've got to see the potential. And if you really believe in this guy, you got to date him, and then you kind of slowly change out his wardrobe and you brainwash him to dress how you want him. He's like a little doll. Like all girls love playing with dolls. Like every little girl loved her dolls, right? Mm-hmm. You got your little girl dolls. Oh, this is my baby. It's cute. And you have your little boy dolls. And it's like practice because one day you're going to fall in love and you have to dress this man who has the same amount of brain cells as a toy doll. And you're just going to lay out his clothes for him. You're going to go, oh, sweetheart, you can't wear a brown belt with black shoes. Yeah, maybe, it's not COVID anymore. You cannot live under a rock. You don't have to live in a cave. Learn. And you just put those pieces together. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the same suit you wore 10 years ago. Styles changed, bucko. Let's see a tailor. Okay, Swift, and then the suit guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, that's a perfect
Yeah.
answer.
So
how does Raul dress?
I dated a guy once.
Yeah. Okay.
His name was Mark.
Ooh.
And he was 6'6".
Wow.
He was, let me say that again. He was 6'6". And whoa, he was a good time. And he was so funny and so tall and so dumb and so tall. But he dressed like an understudy for Adam Sandler. Does that make sense?
It does not, but I'll let you go.
He
with
dressed like, let me try. I know you have to give guys a few examples. He dressed like he was going down the yellow brick road.
Okay.
He dressed like a deep sea fisherman.
Okay.
Fishing for fish in the deep sea.
Okay.
And I had to just kind of be like, oh, I got you a shirt. And it would be, something really nice and clean from like, let's call, something like from All Saints. I get him a nice shirt from like Gucci or Prada. And he just wasn't, he'd be like, oh, this Prada shirt's cool and all. Thanks for the $1,200 shirt, babe. But I'd rather wear my shirt that has a bunch of tour dates of Metallica on the back. What's the point of that? You just want to let everyone know, oh, look, I went to this concert once. And I could see it really well because I'm really tall. Is that what he's trying to say? I don't know. So I would just try, and he wouldn't wear the shirt, so I dumped him.
Yeah.
So I've been there. And if your guy's not going to like respond, then you have to move on. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
But if he does, then good for you. But dress up that little doll boy and make him your own. And
how does Raul dress?
Oh, majestically. It's like this Peruvian mountain man fusion where it's like you tell like this guy's manly, he works hard, and it's practical in that he could go hike a mountain in this, but it's also coordinates. And it's kind of dirty, but he still smells good. That's a
Yeah.
real key for me. If a guy looks dirty but he still smells good,
Yeah.
that's some kind of weird, crazy, like mind-bending stuff
Sure.
that I want to dive into.
Okay.
Right? It's kind of like how girls, you're like, you look like me. Like, say, take Trace for example. I look like I could be a supermodel, and I'm so beautiful, and I've like got a great body.
Yeah.
So guys go, wow, she must be the worst. But then I'm actually really humble and funny and sweet. It's like, how are the two? That's not possible. How can that both be?
Yeah.
That's kind of like that. How you got to find out with a man.
Yeah,
Looks dirty, smells good.
I could totally see that for sure.
Thanks.
It's from Olivia. You're a perfect podcast host, and I trust your advice like I trust wine to pair with cheese. She's already off to a great start.
Thanks, girl.
So I'm seeing this guy for 3 months. Things have been amazing. Last weekend, we were at his place, and I accidentally opened a drawer in his bathroom. Inside, I found, any guesses?
Pickle.
A bag of baby teeth. I asked him about it, and he casually said, "Oh, I just like to keep things from my childhood." Is this quirky or a major red flag? Help me, Tracy. I'm completely stumped, slightly freaked out.
It's just in a drawer in his bathroom.
Yeah.
His freaking baby teeth.
Well, that's what
Is he cloning himself?
I don't know.
Because let me tell you right now, buddy, the earth doesn't need another of you.
Yep.
Freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, give those back to your mommy.
Yeah.
What, his mommy collected his teeth? He's like, could I have those? What a sicko. They probably looked like little what? I'm surprised that Dum Dum hasn't mistaken them for yogurt Kevin raisins and popped them in his mouth.
Maybe he did, though.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
Men.
Yes.
I once stayed at a guy, we were at his place and we were like lounging around. He's like, oh, grab the forks. I opened the wrong drawer.
Yeah.
And in it was a Glock.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot different than baby teeth.
Well, I was like, what's this Glock doing? And he was like, that's, it's actually my late grandfather's. It doesn't work. It's an old Glock. And it just reminds me of him. And I was like, okay.
So he has it for sentimental value. Like for sentimental
Yeah, but I'm
reasons.
like, so you can't even work it? It's not even functional? He's like, oh no, I'd never shoot. I don't know how to do anything manly, basically is what he said.
Oh.
So I said, watch this. And I shot out his window. And then later threw a brick through it.
Yeah.
Different window.
I was going to say, and how
Just to
far
be
apart
done.
was that situation?
6 hours.
6 hours later.
Bye, see ya, wimpy. And then later I drove by and threw a brick through the other window that had a note on it that said, grow up. Okay, who else we got?
We got Emma.
Emma
met this guy.
Amish.
Yes, she met
Turns
this,
my butter girl.
she met this guy at a bar. And she was talking to him.
Not
Everything was
Amish.
going great. And she says, I found out from a mutual friend that he's actually a former contestant on a reality dating show. He never mentioned it. Now I'm wondering if he's really looking for love or just trying to stay in the spotlight.
Yeah, is he in those bars for the right reasons? Is he in that bar for the right reasons? As a girl I've been on several reality dating shows,
Yeah.
and I did Love Island UK.
Okay.
And it was like a great time. I met some great girlies that are like my ride or dies now. But I've done the reality show stuff. I mean, I made for TV. They loved me over there. I'd lick whipped cream off the guys, like 6-packs, and I was playing the game. I didn't really want to. And I'm not even like the biggest whipped cream girly. Like I'm honestly such a sucker for mayonnaise, but it's not as big of a deal in certain areas over there. Mm-hmm. But I these reality dating guys, that's red flag city. You talk about a guy who is basically made of red flags. These guys, I mean, it's like you ever see, like NASCAR, wave the flag.
Yeah, I have.
They're basically that, but with red ones, and the flags are waving. We raise our red flag. That's them, and because they want attention, is it? And they think they're these cool hot guys. Like, oh, I'm an influencer. Like, influencers to me are where I really draw the line. Any kind of guy, especially a male influencer.
Yeah.
Like the girlies we're on the podcast like this, like, girl, like to know it. Like, share, swipe up. We're just offering value to one another. Look into my life. I'm an open book. And these guys who are like, look at my outfit of the day. What are you, gay?
So,
No thanks. He's either tripping or he's batting the other way. Barry Bonds, no thank you.
okay.
He probably has had to bail out some bonds. Red flag.
Yeah.
So just tread lightly because they are really hot. They're so hot. I ain't gonna lie about that. But so maybe, take that Mercedes for a test drive, but I wouldn't put down a down payment.
Kadoke.
If that makes sense.
It kind of does.
What else we got?
All right. This one's from Amber. Amber says that she's been on 3 dates with a guy that she really likes. And at the end of the third date, he asked if I'd be comfortable going on vacation with him. He wants to plan a beach trip for us next month. Seems a little soon, but he seems to check all the boxes. What should I do?
That's moving fast.
Yeah.
I mean, Raul and I, technically we're going to be going on vacation pretty quick too, but that's such a unique situation that I don't know. When a guy that quickly is like, hey, this might sound crazy, let's go on a trip. And it depends on the trip, if you ask me. Like if he's like, let's do camping. We just go out. I know this beautiful spot. We can camp for a few nights. Are you broke and are you trying to kill me? So, what? Oh, you want to go sleep outside out in the woods? Are you dirt poor and are you going to kill me and bury my body? That's what I think. Let's say he goes, what if a cruise? We do a cruise. Oh, well, seeing as you're not 93, are you 93? You just look good for your age. Why would I want to go on a cruise? Try again. I wouldn't do that. But if this guy's like, listen, I'm feeling this. I'm going to go for it right now. If you get on this plane right now, we're heading to Paris. No questions asked. I'm doing it.
Plot twist.
You can Eiffel Tower me. What?
Plot twist. It's Paris, Texas, and he has family down there with a condo.
I've never heard of that. What are you talking about?
Paris, Texas. It's a city in Texas.
And if he gets like, it just depends, right? Of where he's taking you, because I've found myself in a couple weird situations where they're like, no questions. I just want to surprise you. Get on this plane. I end up in Marco Island.
Yeah.
Or there's kids picking up seashells. What are we doing, dude? Take me to a nicer place. It better be Bora Bora. It better be the Seychelles. It better be an island so tiny and so in the middle of nowhere that I tell you, if you want to see me in a tiny bikini, that island better match. Okay, you take me to Scottsdale on a trip. I'm coming out in a tankini, buddy.
Yeah.
You take me to Tahiti, string bikini. You understand what I'm saying? It's your choice, pal. Who else we got? Who's next? I love the help with the girlies.
Taylor. So Taylor says, everything's going great except for one thing. He's a terrible texter. He doesn't text back. It takes days. He doesn't even put on his read notifications, so she can't even see if he's read the texts. But when they get together, he's great. He's very nice. He's very gentleman. What do you think? I
don't put up for this. Okay. This type of guy. Well, that's just how he is. He's just not well, babe, that's just how I am. I'm just not a big texter. I'd rather, I didn't see your DM. I never get on. I don't do the Snapchat. Get with the times, pal. I'm not dating some geriatric dork.
Yeah.
Text me back. Text me cute emojis. Leave me an audio message. Leave me a FaceTime voicemail. These are the things that us girls want. And it's not that much to ask, okay? It is not that much to ask for you to basically put in a part-time job amount of hours into sending us cute content on our phones. Yeah, you're with me and you talk to me. Great. They've been doing that since the dawn of time, okay? Figure out how to be cute on the socials, on my phone. I want you to text me back quick. Mm-hmm. And I don't buy this. I don't see the phone. Bye. Just go get one of those. They get a dumb phone instead of a smartphone. It's just how, I just think people are on their phones too much. Then why don't you get in your freaking time machine and go back to where you ride trains and make textiles?
Yeah.
Because that's where you belong. You hear girls say this a lot, and I do feel this way. Sometimes I'm in the wrong generation because I'm a very classic woman as well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be in a generation where there's no phone. Gross. So it's like both for me, but this guy who tries to pull this like, I didn't text you back. I'm on my phone too much. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
He's probably cheating.
Took words right out of my mouth.
Okay.
And he's putting it in someone else's mouth. Mm-hmm. His words. Who else?
Okay, Natalie. Yes. Hey, Mikey. Hey, Tracy. Your podcast is my weekly dose of joy and wisdom. Here's my sitch. I recently started dating a new man.
Ooh.
And he told me that he'd never had a long-term relationship before. He's 30, and I'm his first girlfriend. Is this a white unicorn whale situation?
Die alone.
Him?
Him.
He should die alone.
He should. I mean, not if he should or shouldn't. That's the bed he made. That's the bed he made. And guess what? It's a twin. Bye-bye. 30 and never had a girlfriend. Listen, I want you to, it's not like I want you, frolicking around with all the trollops, but I want you to have, you're 30. You're not even trying to find love yet. 30 and never had a girlfriend. That's a red flag, girl. That's a guy, he sits in his basement, he plays Dungeons and Dragons, World of Warcraft, all those things. Call of Duty. Maybe call some booty. Black Ops. Get someone in and share your crops.
What's the perfect amount of girlfriends that...
If I had my perfect world, and Raul fits the bill here, you're 30, you've had 3 to 5 girlfriends, no longer and no shorter than 6 to 18 months. If you find a 30-year-old, he's like, oh, I dated this girl for 4 years, die alone. Okay. You meet a 30-year-old and he's like, I've had 9 girlfriends, die alone. You meet a 30-year-old, he's like, I've dated 2 girls, 2 years each, die alone. That's just not going to work. This is not going to work. Okay, he's got too much going on, too much baggage. And listen, us girlies, we have our baggage, sure, but it's Louis Vuitton and we check it first class. These guys out here with these crazy, I've never had a girlfriend, I've had so many girlfriends, this baggage, their baggage is a trash bag. Mm-hmm. They throw it on the conveyor belt, wish for the best. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So find the perfect man, because these guys who've never dated and they're in their 30s, I tell you what, everyone's dated something. You hear this a lot. Everyone's dated something, whether maybe he's dated a girl or maybe he spent his time dating an Xbox. He's like, I've never had a girlfriend. You go, are you sure? He's like, well, if I'm being honest, I've been faithful 9 years to my freaking Xbox controller. Yeah, it's got plenty of my germs on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you're right. I do have a girlfriend. I actually have had a girlfriend. I've been seeing Madden for years.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
That's tough. How old were you when you had your first relationship?
I was 11.
Okay.
Hottest guy on the playground kept coming up to me saying, Tracy, I have a crush on you, and so, that was Jeremy.
Really? Okay.
And then, I've been on and off here and there, and dating's different than a relationship, right? I've been on hundreds of dates with hundreds of men, but I've really only been in, I'm 24, so I've still got years to go, but I've really only been in 3 relationships. Raul will be my 4th.
Sure. Yeah.
Jeremy twice, married, and then this other guy that we have to wait for season 2 to talk about. But.
Okay. Excited to
Yeah. I'm an open book. You have to pay. You just open me up, girl.
Yep.
Like a cantaloupe.
It's from Sammy.
Sammy, I like that. That's fun.
Yes. Okay. I've been on 4 dates with this guy, and every single time we go out to eat, he always pays. He's a good tipper. However,
that's big.
Yes. So
I hate when guys just do the tip.
Yes. He's a big tipper. So but the problem is that he chews with his mouth open.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And at first I looked past it, but now I can't get over it. Can I bring this up without sounding rude? Sending love, sending laughs.
Yeah, that one's. Sometimes I wonder if I'm too sensitive, but it's just kind of like, what are we, a little boy here? You're over here.
Is that an ick for you?
A huge ick. You're sitting across from him trying to have a nice spicy rigatoni, and he's like he's the dadgum cookie monster.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he is. You should. Hey, I'm sorry. Do you want to go grab another drink after this? Do you have to race home to your home in a trash can?
That's Oscar.
Because that Oscar the Grouch, where the Cookie Monster live. Did he live in a flat in London? Probably close to a trash can
in New York.
Where did he live?
I'm almost sure trash can actually.
Yeah,
Cookie Monster.
You know what?
Oscar the Grouch lived in a trash can.
This is why. What, you're 30 and have never had a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Knew it. And I had to finally confront this guy once because I know it is tough. And she's asking, how do I kind of do it in a way that wouldn't hurt his feelings? I would just do something like this. Like if you're sitting there across from, like, let's picture this. You're at dinner and I'm Tracy and you're, he's across from you. And so you're sitting there having a nice meal. I'm like, I'm batting my eyes. I'm like, wow, oh my gosh, this salad, I've had 2 bites, I'm stuffed. I would say something like that. Yeah. And he's across from me going, you gonna finish that? Oh, cookie, double chunk chocolate cookie. Is that who you're on a date with? The freaking Costco guy? Basically. Chicken bake, double chunk chocolate cookie. And he's chomping away. And so I would just I did this once. I would do something like this. I'd just be like, oh, hey, real quick. I'm sorry. I thought I was going on a date with a grown man, not a garbage truck. And then he goes, what? And the way you're chomping your food, it kind of seems like you're the back of a garbage truck compacting trash into your garbage hole. And that's like a really nice subtle way to kind of let them know. And like a funny way, because you kind of laugh it off. He's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, your face looks like a trash truck.
Yeah,
that's so funny, right?
For sure. That's really subtle.
And I'm not trash, am I? So if you want to nibble on me, because I'm not a trashy girl, you better figure it out. Your face better start looking a lot more like a fine gentleman's face. What'd you find?
Cookie Monster doesn't have a specific home. He just appears in various places. So.
Oscar the Grouch lived in a trash can.
Yeah, that was my bad.
They're related, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I'm already losing this job, so I might as well just
go out swinging. All right, who else we got? I know we got a couple more girlies we can out.
Yes, we do.
Woo!
Yes, we got Jessie, and
Jessie's girl.
She's saying, thank you for being the big sister that I never had.
Isn't that nice? You're welcome. Yeah. Nice? Well, I'd be the younger sister, but I can't tell you're old.
So basically, I started recently dating somebody. Every single time that I want him to meet my friends or do hobbies with me, he doesn't seem interested. He just nods and changes the subject back to himself. So is that something that you can change him, or is it a sign that he's not the right fit?
Bye. Woo! Speaking of trash trucks, we got another trash boy. A guy who only talks about himself. Bye. Put him to the curb. Beep, 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 beep. He's out to the trash, taking him to the dump because he's not seeing this dump. You're not playing with this dump truck, buddy. Talks about himself. This poor girl is just like, oh, you should meet some of my girl. It would mean the world to you if you met some of my best girlies. He's like, yeah. So anyway, all district. I was all district. Led the conference in tackles. That's probably what he. Yeah. If I hadn't gotten injured, I would have been a great safety. How much you care about my safety? Because I'm not feeling it in this conversation. You don't care about me. If I had a different coach, if I was a different school, I would have been a way better. I could have had a chance at the big league at shooting guard. It's like, well, you're missing this shot.
Yeah.
So how good of a shooting guard are you? Because you're shooting your shot, miss. Because it takes a lot to earn a shot that goes into this rim.
Gotcha.
So make sure you're a guy. He should be all about you. You should find a guy who's so interested in you. You should hardly know a thing about your guy. That's my mark. If you're 3 dates in and you hardly know a thing about it, you don't even know where he's from. Green flag.
Because he
just wants to know about you.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yep. Who else?
So Lindy says that she's been dating this guy and he is an aspiring content creator. He wants to make videos and basically make that his job. Like, what's your advice on that?
I would say I I think it's important to believe in your partner. So if you really like this guy, and you should encourage him, like, oh, okay, I think that's amazing that you want to do content full time, that you want to be a content creator. Let's, if you want support in any other make believe stupid dreams, I'm happy to do that too.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, let's see if you can fly.
Yeah.
That could be cool, right? Let's try it right now. How about you get up on that roof and jump off?
That's what you'd say.
And I believe, get a job.
Wow.
These boys making TikToks. Hey, maybe you should come over more. Show me those TikToks so I can puke and be skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, show me more of them.
Yeah.
So I can just puke and puke and puke. Get a real job, go to school, get a degree, and provide for me. I'm not gonna pick up your slack. You can't even iron your own, little boy.
X.
Okay, Lee, we have time for one more.
Okay. So last one.
Okay, last one. Let's make it good.
Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. I'm getting a phone call. I've got to take this. I'm so sorry. This is really rude. I'm sorry. Do you mind?
It's fine.
Do you guys mind?
It's whatever.
I mean, what are you gonna say? You're fired.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes. Hi, baby.
Bem, desde que eu nasci, eu chamo aquele lugar de casa.
Mm-hmm.
Até hoje.
Raul.
E uma das partes mais fascinantes da cultura de lá.
Stop. You're on the podcast. Watch your mouth.
Sei de o povo do local mesmo, ter povo acolhedor.
Oh, I remember. How can I forget?
Receptiva e colorida e diversa e as pessoas.
Oh, stop it. You're going to make me.
Ligarem pras pessoas mesmo.
I'll see you soon. Yep. What was that? You're breaking up.
Bem,
Baby, I'm coming.
fugir. Perdi o assunto, mas.
Okay, I got to go. I have to finish. Stop. I've got to finish. I'm going to stop this podcast. Okay.
Você pode falar pouco de como.
Bye. That was Raul.
Yeah. He sounds well.
I mean, I'm sorry everyone had to hear that. Did you hear what he said to me?
I did not know.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
One more question.
Tracy, this is from Isabel. It says, "Hey Tracy.
What's up, girl?
I'm dating this guy and he's family oriented. My parents love him, but we have no banter. He's sweet, but every conversation, I feel like I'm pulling teeth to keep it going. Do I stick it out and hope the chemistry improves, or is this a sign that we're not a match?" Love Isabel.
I've been there. It's like we're told as women to like find this guy, right? You feel this pressure and you want to find a great guy, but it's like sometimes you're in this loop with this boring Brandon.
Yeah.
Let's call him boring Brandon. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he clocks into work. He sure 401ks going. Oh, I'm Brandon. 401ks up and up. Take care. But he's so boring. I need something. I need a spark. I need a chico.
Yeah.
And I would encourage any girls, do not settle. Okay, you get told as a woman, like, you just need to find your little provider. You know, he tucks his shirt in. Woo! Oh, I like those khakis. They're nice. They're khakis, but they're stretchy.
Yeah.
Wow. Ditch him. Find a man that makes you come alive.
Okay.
Spark. I want your relationship looking like the 4th of July, not tax day. You know what I mean? You should find a guy that looks a lot like more July 4th than April 15th.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? Everyone's, oh, but he's such a sweet guy, and I'm boring Brandon. Hey, where are you putting your investments? Not in you. Be more fun. Bye, boring Brandon. I'm gonna go over here with Marco, who, does he have a job? I don't care. He's 6'5" and has a 6-pack and has that V down to his moneymaker. So Brandon, boring Brandon, you make your money. Woo, cubicle. Oh, another day at the cubicle. I'm going to be with Marco in the Seychelles. Showing him my seashells. Girls, I think it is time to wind down. And wow, what a journey it's been. 8 unbelievable weeks, me and my girls. And we've grown from a small podcast to the biggest podcast in the world.
And we're just ending it.
This journey's just been amazing. So I would be remiss if I didn't give a great big shout out to Mikey, my half step cousin. Thank you, Mikey.
Thank you, Tracy, for having me.
Oh, it's been so amazing. And we could not have done it without our high-tech master back there, Dingbat.
Derek.
Next season, I'll get it. If you want it, let us know if you want season 2. Love you, girlies. I've got to run. Shoot, he's calling me back. Hold on. Babe, babe, I'm wrapping up the pod. I'm wrapping up the pod right now. Oh, shoot, it's bad service. Oh,
Oxente, né? T, o X, todas
oh, this is a family. Family friend. Did you? I gotta go. Love you, girlies. Bye. Cheers.
Cheers. See you guys.